I just had to elevate myself where I probably look like I have no legs.
Oh my God, is that a French tuck? What are you, a millennial?
I'm a millennial, so I am going to tuck and cuff and roll any damn way I please.
Sound like a drag queen. I'm gonna tuck, cuff, and roll. What's up, you guys? Welcome to another fabulous fucking episode of Everything's Perfect.
Except our fucking audio keeps
Everything's
cutting
perfect
out.
except for we need a staff of people that just are not here right now.
Right now, we don't have a staff.
Ever. Yeah.
I'm trying to take this label off so people don't know what my product is called.
Is it okay? This says that.
Yeah, you're good. I got enough of it off. It just looks jankety, but that's fine. And also, there's trash behind my chair now.
Whatever.
Classy. Keep it classy, Autumn.
Well, when we're recording this, so some time will go by the time the people are listening, but you have entered into another year of the fabulous life you're living. How do you feel?
I am officially 45.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same as what I felt when I was 44.
It's good.
Dominic put on the birthday card that he wrote to me he wrote me this very sweet card, but then he said, "You're something about being close to 50. And I was like,
that's rude.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Don't write a really sweet card and then say, just 5 more years till 50. I was like,
that ain't right.
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
Especially now.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I only talk about one child that way. And we know who it is. I'm not going to say it on here. I'm just kidding.
Someone's on one today. I love it. I'm here for it. So yeah, I'm 45. We went out last night. Y'all, let me just lay it out for you. This is true bestie form right now. Donald said, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" I said, "Should we go to Vegas and see Pitbull?" And then we didn't end up doing that, and I'm good. And then we were talking about it 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I want to do like something all day. Like, let's just make a thing of it. Like I don't want to work. And I was like, ChatGPT, like plan a day, Los Angeles, but like elevate it. Like think Kardashians. Yes, I said that. I wasn't really expecting like this like Kardashian party, but I wanted like a vibe of high end. And so it was like telling us places to go and shop and spa and lunch at Beverly Hills Hotel. And Dee's like, yeah, we're going to do lunch at Beverly Hills Hotel. And then this. And then we did talk about an escape room and we're like, that's fun. And dinner. So Donald says yesterday on my birthday, he's like, okay, so it's escape room. And he's like, it looks scary as fuck. And I was like, wait, what? Because the only thing I think of when I think of escape room is like the Schitt's Creek episode where they're trying to escape this Alice in Wonderland. Like they have to answer all these clues.
Uh-huh.
And then he sent me the link and I didn't open the link because I was doing something. And then when I got to his apartment before we went out, he showed me it. And I was like, what? In case y'all missed it, I don't like to be scared at all. I don't watch scary movies. When we were having the ghost issues up in this podcast, I was like, I'm going to burn it to the ground.
I knew that I was nervous about that, but I was like, it's a fun adventure. We'll be there together. And I wanted to pick the one that I thought would be the least scary.
He picked the most scary room that had the hardest clues. That's what they said when they got there. They said, have you ever done it? And we said, no. And they said, well, you picked the hardest, scariest one. The attic.
Yeah.
The attic, y'all. We were in an attic. It was pitch black. They start you in like pitch black. They take your cell phones. They take your everything. They're like, they don't want you to have anything. You can't turn a light on. And it is creepy as fuck. And this girl that was in the lobby that works there, she kept scaring me. And it was like she was in plain sight, but they were like, oh, you could take a picture right here. So I like sit down and take this picture. And she pops her head through these like the side of these red curtains. And she's like, ah! Like horror scream. I was like,
it really did get me like every time.
I said, you're really asking to be punched. Just so you know. No, we had the best time, honestly.
Well, just so you know, the options were asylum, hide and seek, but it's like it said it was with contact. So I was like,
contact.
Yeah, so I was like, we're not doing that because there's gonna be people like grabbing us and stuff.
No, I would for sure hurt somebody.
choking us. I'm like, I'm going to get an erection in this. I'm just kidding. Not my kink in an escape room. I'm totally kidding.
Okay.
Attic.
You didn't tell me we were doing the not suitable for work episode
Sorry.
now.
And then it was daycare, haunted fair, cursed crypt, resurrection, and zombie. So I was like, everybody's got an attic. Maybe that's like the safest one, but it was scary.
It was scary, but once we got into it, I was like so hell-bent on solving the clues.
It was I love those things. And it was
like, fun.
It's really fun. If you've never done an escape room, you should find one. Or like if you don't have one in your town, next time you're someplace that has one, you should do it, especially with a group of friends. I think it's fun.
You brought up something though, like you said that there's one where there's contact. So can I tell you, this is my psycho brain.
Yeah.
Welcome to the inner workings. I know this isn't where we're going with the episode, but we live in such a effed up world. Like, I won't go to a haunted house. I don't let Dom go to haunted houses because I'm like, listen, y'all, people are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody's running around with a fake knife and fake blood, some crazy person, it's only a matter of time until they step in there and do some crazy shit.
Right.
And it scares me anytime I think about that. You're like, you want to put me in an attic, you want to take my phone and the lights are all going to be off and it's going to be scary. Am I coming out?
All right. It is like you think like there. I forget what movie it was. Maybe it was the last Michael Myers or something. But one of those horror movies, it took place in a haunted place like that, and I was like, "Duh! If I wanted to be some crazy murderer, that's where I do it too."
Yeah, exactly. So I hope crazy murderers aren't listening to our podcast getting ideas. But yeah,
for real.
So it's always in the back of my mind, like any of those type of. So when you say contact, I'm like, oh, don't you?
Don't touch me,
because
yeah,
somebody's coming out battered and bruised, and it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, I was just like, what do you get? The person who has everything, and the answer was experience.
I loved
and so
it.
We had an experience.
We had an experience, and I felt like we did do very good with those clues because some of them were really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were like very puzzle, like the first one was this music thing.
It was wild.
God.
There's no way an average normal person can get that without doing clues because they give you clues, which is nice because sometimes you're on the right track, but it's like also it was so dark in there in the beginning.
You don't have all your senses.
No, you don't.
Literally. You took my eyesight.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out. Anyways, it was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah.
I didn't like the girl jumping out and scaring me. I wasn't okay with that. But other than that, we had fun. We had a great dinner. It was good. I'm excited for year 45.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm here for it too.
I'm excited to see what it brings. It's really weird to think like where I was at last year. We were like on set. We had just started filming Velvet Hall.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy when you think back.
It has been, it is wild.
Year.
It has been a year. It's interesting.
Yeah. And then like 2 weeks after that, everything flipped with Body. So it's like, yeah, it was right after my 44th birthday that I was like, oh my God, this was not what I was anticipating, how this new birth year would start.
Yeah. Can we rewind a little?
I was like, I'm going to need
a minute.
Yeah. But, everything's been good and here we are. But it does bring up a question. Like we're coming up on the holidays too. So birthdays like sort of opened the door. You and I were talking about this, but it also comes up with, so like gift giving.
Yeah.
Gift giving, gift receiving, gift returning.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that you're a good gift giver?
I am.
Would you say it's one of your, because there's the love languages.
Yeah.
Is that one of yours?
It is. I love to give gifts and I love to give but I need time, because I do want it to be thoughtful and I'm like, it's not always a material thing. Sometimes it's an experience. Like if I know somebody's really going to love to go do a thing, I want to plan that whole thing. One of the things I did for my boyfriend was just a trip to Napa because he loves wine. This is when we were first dating and just having the weekend and the food and the different tastings and stuff. I love to do that. And I love to I love to surprise people. So not especially if it's an experience.
Yeah.
I get excited to give them the gift too, but yeah, I do think I'm good at it and I like to do it.
I fucking hate it.
Really?
I'm not good at it. And it's always because I have this thing in my mind about it needs to be the perfect gift. It needs to be, and I overthink it. And then it's like you just find a throwaway gift to give something. I think my love language is way more because I do love quality time.
Okay.
And so like how we celebrated your birthday yesterday, the things we did was all spending quality time together.
Gift. Loved it.
Right. And so, and sometimes like, I think it's acts of service. Like, the lines are very thin between getting someone a gift or doing something for someone. And but as far as like packaging, like handing someone a gift, it's really not my strong suit. I overthink it and I never feel awesome about it. I think if I won the lottery and was a billionaire, I would, because I just give people some expensive ass shit.
Some extravagant shit. You're like, I know.
Here's a Louis Vuitton luggage set.
Yeah.
Happy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not my thing. And so I am excited to talk about this because I know I can't be the only one.
No, I'm sure. And I will say it depends on the person too. There are some people that are like super easy. They just inspire ideas.
Yeah.
And there are other people like my father where I just am like, and this is a person who could use anything.
Yeah.
But I also feel like just nothing is the right gift for him.
Right. It's so like, I like giving I will say if I'm someplace and I see something, I'm like, oh my God, this person would love it. I love to get it for them. But I think that's more of the acts of service side of me than it is the gift giving, because like gift givers love Christmas, for example. Christmas was my least favorite holiday because of the gifts.
Interesting. Well, okay. So two things. I think it's a blurred line between acts of service and a gift because it is still a gift. And I actually think there's something so special about a gift just because you saw something that somebody would love.
Yes.
Like it's almost even more meaningful than, hey, it's your birthday. I had to quote unquote get you something.
Right.
Because I know you don't get somebody, like you don't have to get somebody something. But it, like sometimes you're like, oh, it's your birthday. I got to come up with something.
Exactly.
Or it's Christmas. I got to come up with something. So yeah, I think that a gift just because is pretty awesome. And I do think, yes, like Christmas especially, like because not only is it Christmas, it's not even one gift usually. It's like multiple gifts for each person, and there's a lot. So you just get like gift fatigue of trying to figure out what to get people.
Totally.
Okay, so let me ask you this. We're going to bounce all over the place with gifts right now. Do you start shopping early for Christmas?
No.
Are you a last minute shopper?
Pretty much. Well, it depends on what you call last minute, but yeah, no matter what you call it, I'm that. Like
2 weeks or less before Christmas.
Pretty much. Well, here's the thing. Usually I don't buy all my friends a bunch of Christmas gifts most of the time. But some close friends I might, and that's only if they're hosting a Christmas party.
But what about like family and nieces and nephews?
So that's what I was going to say. Nieces and nephews, I do not do early, but nieces and nephews are easy. It's like you just pick whatever age group the toy says. Yeah. And my my adults in my family, the last couple years, we've been exchanging names, and which I like so much more because then you can give a really thoughtful gift to one person instead of giving like a sweater
or a bunch of like small, $10 limit. So everybody gets something, but you can't really put a lot of.
Exactly.
I mean, you couldn't come up with something great for 10, but I'm just saying.
You could, but it does just feel like, we live in such a society where we have so much shit already. Right. And it's like to just have a bunch of shit. Because really, if there's something I want and it's between $20 and $50, I already have it. Right. You know what I mean? I bought it already. There's no way. Like with instant gratification situation, Amazon and like Prime, please. I already bought that. So, but it is fun for like exchanging a gift. Maybe if you can spend a little bit more, or you just put more thought into that one person. So that's what we do. I'm an early Christmas shopper, but here's what happens. Like right now, like, okay, it's September 24th. So Dom goes into like lockdown. Like he'll ask for stuff. And I'm like, no, man,
we're like 2.5 months out from Christmas. There are no presents right now. And Dom's birthday is January 22nd. So it's like Christmas. And then 4 weeks later, I have his birthday. And so I'm like, don't ask for things. Put it on a list and let me know. Like, that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
But I will start keeping my eye out. Like come October, that's when I start keeping my eye out. And so if I see something for somebody, I get it. And then it's just like, okay. And sort of like, that's taken care of so that I do have more time and I don't get burnout fatigue. But what usually ends up happening is I'll spend a few weeks doing that and I'll get a bunch of people taken care of. And then I feel like I'm done. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks before Christmas, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot da-da-da. Oh shit, I forgot da-da-da. It's not quite as bad now, especially because work is a little bit different and we're not in the office every day. But I used to buy for a lot of my coworkers because I had, when I'm putting out 2 programs a year and all this, and I had teams and stuff, like I really wanted to make sure I took care of people. So it's not laid out like that as much. So it's not quite as many people I have to buy for anymore.
Yeah.
And my nephews are older now, like 17, 20, Dom's 16. We all know they want money.
Yeah.
Makes it a little bit easier than it did when I had to like search for the gift. But I am an early shopper for it.
What is okay, so it's receiving gifts. What is your favorite childhood Christmas present that you got? Can you think of one?
Oh boy.
That really stands out?
Well, when Cabbage Patch dolls were like all the rage, me, my brother and sister all wanted one, and my mom did get us one. We each got one. And I did love my Cabbage Patch doll. Like that one stands out because I remember like that was a big deal. Like that people were fighting in the stores for those things. And the fact that my mom was able to get 3, there was a time she actually was a better mom than she is now. I sure didn't get a birthday call.
Or a Cabbage Patch doll.
Nope. Yeah, I feel like the Cabbage Patch doll stands out. And there was one Christmas, I remember there was this like purse I saw. Like, I don't know if we were at JCPenney's or something. It was gray and it had little pink hearts on it. And I remember opening it up on Christmas. I probably was like 5. And I remember like putting it on my shoulder and I was like, I'm a mom because I have a purse.
Aww. But
I was so excited that I got that purse and it had like my little fake lipstick in it and like a little hairbrush and stuff like that.
It's funny. My
What about you? Those are 2 that I remember. What about you?
Well, my parents always said I was really hard to buy for. Like, because I remember I was like, I want a computer. And so they got me, I was a child. And I don't even think my family had a computer yet. And they got me like one of the, I think it was a Fisher Price.
Yeah.
Like you press it had some games on it. And I opened it and I was like, this isn't what I want.
Computer.
This is a toy.
Computer.
I want a proper computer, bitch. You know what I mean? But
cheap ass thing.
Yeah. But one that stands out that I loved, and I don't remember how old I was, but I was small enough that they took us to Santa and I told Santa what I wanted. But I feel like I also kind of knew it was my parents. Like don't
let your kids listen to this episode.
Yeah. And
too late.
And well, because parents give you presents and Santa gives you presents. So anyways, I asked Santa, even though I think it was the imposter, like on Elf, it wasn't the real Santa. I'm just kidding. I was like, I want Barbies, which is, I was so embarrassed to ask because little boys weren't supposed to play with Barbies, but I really wanted some. And I was shocked that Christmas to open up, I got an Aladdin and Jasmine Barbie.
Aww.
And I actually fucking loved it. And I was just so happy. And I remember being like, oh my God, I can't believe that I got I got this. I don't have to go to my friends to play with theirs because I actually thought Barbies were really cool when I was little.
I loved a good Barbie.
Yeah. And then the other one that stands out, I was 15, so I was a little bit older, and they got me an entertainment center like for my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
So like where I'd put a TV and like glass doors. Bitch, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, all right, well, this is my house now.
Get out.
I was up there. Yeah, it was my apartment. It wasn't my bedroom. I was like feeling myself. So those are the 2 that stand out, and I really loved those.
That's funny. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny?
What?
someone said today that we should be Aladdin and Jasmine for one of our Halloween costumes.
That would be cute.
Right?
Yes.
So there you go. What?
It's self-deprecating humor, but
I love it. I'm here for it.
I'm going to look like Aladdin after he stole a few extra loaves of bread, bitch, with that open
I was
vest.
already thinking, I'm going
to be the Prince Aladdin that had the full cover with the shoulder pads because she ain't open vest ready. That's a body you get from running from the guards, okay? I ain't had to run from a guard in a minute.
That's a body you get when you got to steal your food. You don't just have it readily available.
Exactly. The abundant. I'm living that abundant life.
I wouldn't say I'm Princess Jasmine toy right now, but we'll dial it in.
Here we are.
We'll be like the Aladdin and Jasmine that walk Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, exactly. Kids are like, I don't want to take my picture with them.
They're like, that's not them.
Who are these imposters?
Okay. Another question though about gift giving.
Uh-huh.
I have a pet peeve.
Oh.
When people ask, what do you want? I'm like, that's tacky. Like that would be, it's tacky to respond. But by the way, I'm also guilty of asking people what they want. So just know I know that. But like, if somebody says to you, what do you want? Are you supposed to actually tell them what you want? Or are you supposed to be like the polite, like, you don't have to get me anything. I'm good. Like if somebody asks you, it's like, well, it's weird because then you're like, you're automatically aware of like what something might cost or should I ask for that? Or like, so yeah, I know. But I know when people ask, they're really trying to get an idea because they want to get you something that you're really going to love.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, do you just give a vague, like, I'd love some clothes or some cute earrings would be nice. And you're not obviously suggesting diamonds, but you're like, maybe you want some earrings. Like, or should you just do the polite, no, you don't have to give me anything. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
It's so funny. I just have a story that came to my mind because of this, because I wanted, and I still want, I haven't got one yet. And it's something I'm like, oh, I'd like this. I don't need it to be a very expensive one.
Okay.
A guitar, so I can learn to play. I can strum a few chords, but my dad and both of my brothers are phenomenal guitar players. Like
acoustic,
acoustic and electric. My brother Joey plays every instrument, but I'd like an acoustic guitar.
Got it.
But there's a lot to that. Like, also, I would need to learn how to tune it, but I want to start learning that, and it's an easy thing to learn because you can just pick it up and strum it, and they also look cool if they're hanging on your wall.
But to Donald's mom and dad, don't get him some fake ass cheap guitar because he's going to look at you and be like, "No, bitch."
No, I am going to throw some shade at my mom and dad right now. I feel bad if my mom listens because 2 Christmases ago, I forgot about this until this conversation. We were like talking about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, a guitar. Okay, that's cool." She was like, "Don't get a guitar," because I was like, "Maybe I'll buy one." Like literally. I would practice my first one. I'm like, to see if it's something I stick with. I wouldn't even spend maybe $200 on, like not a really expensive guitar. So they're like, don't get one. I was like, okay. So I'm just geared up. And bitch, when I tell you Christmas came and there was not a guitar under that tree, I was looking around and they're like, all right, guys, what do you want to eat? And I'm like, I didn't say it. It's the first time that they're going to hear about it. But I was like, you told me not to get one. Was that just you telling me it's not meant for you?
It's not meant for you.
Yeah, you're not
Leave that to Joey.
Yeah, exactly. You're the singer, baby. You sing. That's your instrument.
You sing your little heart out.
Yeah. So funny. But
that's funny.
In general, to your point, I feel like the beauty in gifts really is the gesture. So it is weird to say, what do you want? Unless you're buying for someone, you have no idea what they like. But I don't know. I don't think, like, if I didn't know what to get someone and I wanted to get an actual gift, I would call some of my friends with some ideas and be like, what do you think about
somebody that might have a better understanding?
Yeah.
Yeah. But people, I know, like I said, they do it a lot. So it's like, okay. So if somebody, and this could be any context. It could be boyfriend. It could be parent. It could be friend. So if somebody were to say to you, what do you want? Would across the board, you always just say, you don't have to get me anything? Or would you, one person you would tell something to, the other one you would say nothing, the other one you would maybe vague it out?
I think with a partner, it's nice to mention things that you'd like that maybe you're not going to get yourself, but some gift ideas as they come.
Mhm.
But no, I don't really. The thing is, like, I'm not going to ask. I don't want to be specific because I'm very particular about things, and so I'm just like, I appreciate the gesture. Like if I wanted art for my wall, that's great. But if you get me art that I'm not into,
No, that's a very
you know what I mean.
precise one.
But clothes are kind of like that for me too. Like a
it's a
shirt
form of
or
art.
something is a nice gesture. But if I don't like it, if it's not my vibe, it's going to be hanging in my closet and until I toss it, or I'll return it. Yeah, and I think that should be normal.
Okay, that was my next question: returns and regifts.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Acceptable or asshole?
I'm trying to think if I think returns, definitely. I think actually these rings I have on are because I exchanged a gift that you got me one time.
Know. I forget what it was I got you. I think did I get you a bracelet?
You got me a bracelet
from Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got the rings instead.
I got the rings instead because the bracelet just wasn't something I would have worn as much.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know Autumn, she will want me to have something that I'm really going to get a lot of use out of.
For sure.
And so I exchanged it for those. And so that's what I would want people to do.
You told me right away. You were like, just so you know, I exchanged it because I saw these rings and I think I'll wear them more. And you wear those rings
all the
every
time.
Single day.
Like they're beat to hell.
Yeah.
But I just love them. I think they're so cute.
So I love that you were able to get something. And I know you very much appreciated what I got you. So I didn't take it to heart like that. You know, it's like you do the best you can. And if somebody wants to, so I agree with you that returns should be acceptable. Do you have to tell the person you returned it, or is it just acceptable?
See, I think it really depends.
Because if you don't tell them and maybe it's something that they would wear, they keep looking to see if you're going to wear it, and then you never wear it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
honestly, if anyone takes anything away from this episode, it's you can't. Your gift isn't a key into someone's life to control them, and like you know what I mean.
It's supposed
like,
to be a
why
gift.
aren't you wearing it? It's
Yeah.
like, do you want me to say that part out loud? Because I don't like it, heifer. Like it ain't my style. That's why I'm not wearing it. I thought you would, 1 1 equals 2, but I guess I'll spell it out for you. Oh, what do you think?
I think you're fucking hilarious. Just so you know, I love it so much. Yeah, I don't know that I would. I'm trying to think if there's ever. I mean, I'm sure there's something I've returned. This necklace I have on, my triangle necklace that everybody loves so much, it was an exchange.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like 2 necklaces that my boyfriend had got me. And I love them, but actually it was that one of them was similar to one I already had. And I was like, well, I already have one like this. And I know he doesn't remember all he didn't remember all the jewelry I had. And I went in just to see what else they had. And I saw this one and I just am obsessed with this one. And I did tell him like that I exchanged it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was like a little part of them was probably like, but he always had great taste with stuff that he got me. So I was like, okay, if it wasn't that I didn't like it, it was actually that you got me something similar to what I already had. Right. So like the taste was still good. I just already had it, but I did tell him. So I guess it depends on the context if I would tell somebody or not. Yeah.
Like a partner, spouse, you got to tell like, this means so much to me, but I actually think I'd wear this more. And in my universe, there's no reality that I'm upset about that.
Same.
Same with family member. Like anything, if I give something to any of my family members and they want to exchange it or return it, I'd be like, oh, sure. I thought it was cute. But if it's not your vibe, or if you already have something like it, or if you're not going to wear it, then get something you like.
Yeah. And I always try to indicate that because that's what gift receipts are for.
Exactly.
So if you put a gift receipt in for me, then you've given me the go to go ahead and exchange it if I want to. So you can't put a gift receipt in also and then be mad about it.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about regifting?
Regifting. Yeah, I'm here for it. I think regifting is great for things like white elephant games, or like if you like, you know what I know I've done. If someone brings me a bottle of wine,
Yes.
and then I go somewhere, I might grab that bottle of wine and bring that to, it's like the traveling bottle of wine to be a gift. And, at that point, it really is for the gesture and it's fine.
And I think something like alcohol, that's probably not a super sentimental, unless somebody went above and beyond and was like a really expensive bottle or like a unique bottle or something like that, in which case you would probably know that. I'm with you for sure on the regifting of alcohol. Things that are a little bit more general, like a candle. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not a candle person, but people have given me candles before. I just don't like candles in my house in general. Like, it's just not my go-to. Mm-hmm. So I've regifted candles because what is the other option? To throw it out? Like, of course I'm not going to throw it out, but I'm also not going to go try to return or exchange a candle. Right. So if there's somebody else that I think that I know likes candles that would really like that, then I'll regift / give away, give to. Like, I don't necessarily be like, oh, I'm going to save this candle to somebody's birthday. Right. I might just give it to somebody like, oh, I got this. And I'm just not a candle person. Do you want it? Like, kind of thing. So I think, again, that's good. It's acceptable. I think go ahead.
If it's a sentimental thing, definitely that is different. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't just regift that. One time someone gave me an old Louis Vuitton bag that they had. So it was kind of a weird gift because it wasn't a weird gift, but it was a used gift. It was a Louis Vuitton that they had that they gave to me. And I appreciated that, but it wasn't like they bought the one that I wanted for me.
This one's going to look at Louis Vuitton smug in the face.
No, I ended up giving it to my mom.
Oh, okay.
And I felt good about that because I'm like, this is really a really nice gesture, but I'm really not going to use this like weekend Louis bag. And my mom didn't have any Louis Vuitton. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to give that to her. So I guess maybe I just break all the rules. I don't know now that I think about it.
I think, again, you know which friends or loved ones might be offended by it, and you know which ones wouldn't be. So I guess it all comes down to the context of what it was given to you for.
Yeah.
What that person could do in terms of a gift. Like, you don't want to make somebody feel bad if they're like, this is what I can do, and I really wanted to do something special for you.
Right.
But yeah, gift giving, man.
I think it's kind of stressed me out, actually, as I'm thinking of this. I'm like, oh shit, what am I going to get this person this year? But I think it is important for people to remember it really is just that someone thought of you. And I am committed to not letting that rob my joy of like holiday seasons or birthday. I mean, I used to have real anxiety. When people open up gifts in front of people? Yeah. I'd be like, oh fuck, they're going to get to my gift. Everyone's going to laugh at it. You know what I mean? Like, my gift sucks. Because it just was never my thing. But now I feel better about it because I think I just don't overthink it so much.
Yeah, I do think that that's a good one. I feel like we should definitely revisit gift giving as we get a little closer to holidays, and maybe you and I. Okay, I just think in general, women have a hard time buying gifts for guys.
Okay.
Like, I think men are a little bit harder to buy for. Like, I can't tell you how many blog articles I've looked up over the years, like, what's the unique gift? What's the, like, and they always say the same things for guys. And I'm like, these are the lamest gift ideas. It's like tools for dad. And I'm like, I bet dad doesn't want tools every year. He's been like, my kids fucking hate me. Like, oh, I got a wrench. Woohoo. Like, I mean, fine. If your dad's like a carpenter or something, then maybe tools. But like, at a certain point, tools are right. Like, how excited are they going to get about it? I don't know.
It's hard. But my dad is a hard one too. Like,
I know what to get your dad.
He's into records.
Oh,
but at some point it's like, okay, he has every record now. Like, he doesn't have every record, but
that leads me to another question. So, like you said, like, he's into records, but he has a bunch. So when somebody's into something and they have a bunch of it, do you buy them more? Or are you like, okay, they have a bunch? Like,
Right. So one year I bought him this record cleaning system that you put it in so he could use for his records.
That's good.
But then my dad, he is of adults in my life, I buy him the most toy-like things. Like I bought him a drone, just a little drone one year, stuff like that. And I feel like because it is like, especially guys like my dad who he doesn't really care that much about what he's wearing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like he's a basic in terms of, he puts on a shirt. He wants to look nice,
right?
But he's not like some fashionista trying to get a certain fit. So it's hard to know.
But yeah, like they'll say tools. They'll say, like grooming stuff, like this man's shaving thing, and I'm like, Is that exciting to open up? I don't think it is.
Right. One of my brothers, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, I got him a shaver that I use that I really like.
Okay.
And I was like, this gift fucking sucks. So then I also got him a shirt and I was like, okay, talk about throwaway gifts. Like,
Well, it depends on the shirt because you have very good style and stuff. But yeah, I'm going through the list in my head of what they say for guys. Barbecue stuff. Alcohol. And I'm like, so we need to do some deep research of like what gifts are good to give guys in different price ranges, be it a brother, a dad, a significant other, a best friend. Like they're hard to buy for. That's where I try to go to I try to go to experiences. Like again, if somebody's into a sports team. So for Dom's dad, Kent, like I've gotten him tickets to like the Rams, or not the Rams, the Chargers before. Because he's the same thing. He's hard to buy for. I'm like, I don't like, what do you want? Like,
yeah.
He always does very sentimental gifts for me. Like he'll have a blanket made with a bunch of different old photos of Dom on it, or he'll like frame photos for me to hang on the wall of me and Dom that are like good photos. He's done photo books before. So I do think sentimental gifts like that are good.
Yeah, I like ones that are like for our wrap gifts. The last 2 times we filmed that I was a part of it, I gave like a custom pair of socks in one, and then like the mug. I think that kind of stuff is really cute.
That is really cute too. But I like to do, we're going this place or things like that. But anyways, I think we should revisit it. I think we should do some deep research and come up with good gifts ideas, not just for guys. We'll do it for girls too. But
before cannabis was legal in Arizona, where my family celebrates Christmas, but it was legal here, I told my mom I was going to get everyone cannabis products and they would be packaged nice. She's like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're going to do that. I don't think you should do that. It's obviously years ago, but so because I was so excited about that, I'm like, let's talk about a nice Christmas.
Everybody's going to be so happy.
Exactly.
You just make your pumpkin pies, Mom.
Exactly. You have the pies ready. I'll get them ready for your pies.
You're like, we got along so well.
Exactly. So yeah, because you're right. It's hard to know for guys, especially. Girls are more fun because of like clothes and jewelry and cute stuff, as long as they can return it.
Yes. But again, what do you say to like the person who has a bunch of something? Like, I know you said for your dad, like, oh, he has a bunch of records, so you got him record cleaning stuff. But like an easy go-to for me, anytime a birthday or holiday comes up, like spa gift cards or something I always get. People just like, because they know I work out so hard. So obviously a massage or a little pampering. And by the way, I love it. Like it's a great gift. But like people give me that all the time. Workout clothes, great gift. I love it. I could never have too many workout clothes. So for me,
you like?
I like those things. I'm saying though, like, would there be something that would be like too much of? I don't know. Do you have something that you have a lot of?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I should be easy to buy for, except I am particular. So I might not like what it is. And a lot of my friends who've bought me gifts, I do exchange them or return them because they're just something that I wouldn't get a lot of use out of.
Good to know.
But
Donald gets gift cards.
I sometimes like cologne. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty, I feel like if someone sees something and they think I'll like it and they get it for me, then it's probably good.
Yeah. Look, clothes are an easy one for me. Like, but I love fashion. I love jewelry, and it doesn't have to be expensive stuff. Like there's just like the cool trendy stuff. That's an easy one for me. I love shoes. And again, it could be Nikes, it could be fancy shoes, but those are ones where you kind of have to know the person's size.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's like hard. See, but it's because it's not my thing, I think.
Shoes?
No, gift giving. Because I don't know. If someone was like, go buy Autumn a gift right now, I'd be like, I'm going to have to leave here and never come back. I don't know what to get this bitch. There goes the friendship.
Crazy.
Yeah. Because what do you get someone who, conceivably has everything?
Well, again, I think it has a little bit more like, I saw this because I thought you would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got you an orchid. I do think plants are fun.
I love the orchid. Plants are fun.
I do like.
I don't have a green thumb, so that'll only last so long. But
I did kind of look at it like the orchid, like, baby, I'm sorry, but where I'm sending you, you may not live long.
You said you don't keep orchids alive long, anyways.
I can't. No, I don't get. I think they're beautiful, but
is it bad to let people know? Because weddings you're allowed to do, like weddings now, like it used to always be you had to register, blah, blah. And now people kind of get to quote unquote register for cash for like the honeymoon or like buy us, like they do their whole honeymoon planning and then they'll say like, you could go to a website and you could pay for their spa treatment or pay for their dinner one night or pay for like, so that different events or they're going to horseback ride and you can buy that for them, which I think is pretty cool because that you're kind of, or you can just give them money that they'll have that they could spend or furnish their house or whatever. And I was thinking about that, like, because I have had people ask me over the years, like, what do you want? And sometimes I'm like, what I really want is I'm just saving to remodel the kitchen.
Yeah.
And like, no, nobody's going to just hand me the money I need to remodel a kitchen.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, if over the years, if it was like, and by the way, if somebody gives you $10 and you put it towards the remodel of your kitchen, fine, whatever. Like that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so is it wrong to sort of let people know, well, I'm saving for this. So if you wanted to contribute whatever amount.
No, I think that's good to do. And you know what I tell people also, that it just occurred to me, if someone's like, what do you want? I love like interesting glassware. I think it's fun to decorate. I like to serve drinks in different kinds of glasses. And
you're talking about cocktail glassware?
Yeah, cocktail, okay. Maybe interesting martini glasses, or maybe like tall glasses. You could serve with a pitcher. You could serve some ice. I love that kind of shit.
At a certain point, don't you run out of room?
That's the thing. If I tell everybody that, I'm going to be like, okay.
Now Donald's only getting glasses.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
I guess the fun is it's a surprise.
The art of gift giving. You know what I don't like to do?
What?
I don't like to wrap it.
Oh, I
can't wrap to save my life.
It ain't pretty, but I'm like, they're just going to rip this shit off anyways.
I know, but you know how some people are great at making everything pretty and like just the presents under the tree look like a gift in and of itself. You barely want to open the wrapper because mine looks like a 2-year-old did it every time. Like sometimes just so the presents are pretty under the tree, when I'm buying them at the mall, I go to the gift wrapping station. I did it last year and I sat there and waited, like literally it took them like an hour and a half. It was like 4 presents for Dom. I was like, oh, what is taking so long? But of course it's beautiful. And I'm like, well, that's what's taking so
that's why.
long, Autumn. You have no patience. But are you a good gift wrapper or no?
So I'm not great, but one year I wrapped a gift with leftover like the holiday sales ad paper, and it looks so cool the way I lined it up, and I made my own bow with it, and everyone looked at the present like, oh my god, this is so cool. And it was literally like a newspaper ad wrapping paper, but it wasn't wrapping paper, but I used it to be wrapping paper. And I felt like a pretty bad bitch doing that.
Did you see that one episode where Kim Kardashian used Skims fabric to wrap all the gifts? I mean, she didn't wrap the gifts,
of course.
But I was like,
that's next level.
That's always next level for them.
Yeah. Yeah, my wish list might be a little different if Kim was providing the gifts.
If a Kardashian's buying me a present, I'm for sure going to tell them what I want. I have a list.
Yeah. The kitchen.
Starts with the pantry.
Right. Well.
Where are we at? This has been fun.
It has.
I think these are, listen, I know it seems so like surface level, but everybody gives gifts and receives gifts all year long.
And it's a lot of pressure. And the truth is, on a serious note, the pressure of gift giving and stress of finances and keeping up with the Joneses around the holidays really did rob joy from my holidays for a long time. And I appreciate now, I feel like I've recovered from that and come out of that. And if anyone out there is struggling with that, just know you're not alone. And it's not about that. It's about spending time with family and loved ones. And if someone doesn't like you because of the gifts you give them, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, that's not
that's not a friend.
That's not a friend, or check in on that loved one, like put them in check.
Exactly.
Man, I just had a whole nother road I wanted to go down with it. Well, the only thing I was going to say was like all the holiday sales, right? Like it used to be, okay, Black Friday. And that was like, oh, you go to the mall late at night, like, and you shop at night, like into Friday morning.
Yeah.
Or you got up super early the day after Thanksgiving and, 6 a.m. and you're at the mall and you're doing the shopping. And then it was like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And then it turned into like whatever they do the week before.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, starting come October, sales start happening for Christmas so early that it actually brings the pressure on so much earlier. Because now you're looking at the sales like, should I buy it now? Should I wait and see what else comes? It's just like a constant on your mind thing. So it can really rob you of it. It can be fun, but it can be stressful.
Very overwhelming.
And some people can get their feelings hurt if they're really like excited about giving a gift.
Yeah.
And then it's not well received or somebody returns it. So I think, just
find the balance.
Have the conversations. Let's open it up,
Yeah.
What's acceptable, what's not. Maybe we're the assholes.
Maybe
we're the drama.
Turning gifts left and right. We're not. Are we the problem?
Are we the drama? Maybe.
No. Anyway,
can't wait to see what happens for Christmas.
I can't wait to see what you get me.
We're gonna open presents on the podcast.
That's right. That would be fun.
We have responsibilities that we have to do. We have to plan our event. I think we're going to plan it for after the new year. We got a lot of emails about people really excited about the fact that we were talking about doing an event or a retreat or both. Lots of people very excited. So we got those emails. We're in the works of planning it. It's probably going to be early in 2026 that we'll do something.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And as always, tune in every week. Please reach out. We love getting your emails at everythingsperfectpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're not following us on Instagram, give us a follow.
Everything's Perfect Official. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to
leave a comment.
That ghost has turned into the outro
of our
podcast.
Absolutely. We should just play his voice every time.
We should.
Have a good one, you guys. We'll see you next week.
But if y'all want to send us a gift, we love it. Bring it.
Very expensive ones.